Oh, what an intro.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fabulous.
That was fabulous.
And we're really happy to be here with you right now because we've had an opportunity to, like, you know, when you're planning and designing, and even on Monday, if we'd had this conversation with you on Monday, it was like the fire hydrant and trying to drink water from the fire hydrant, right, from the hose. But we've had some time to, like, debrief and reflect. And so I just want to say something great about FETC.
Go for it.
So, and Dean Gainey. Can I give Dean Gainey?
Oh, Dean Gainey. He was the first person I ran into at registration on Monday. Yeah, shout out to Dean.
So, this time last year at FETC.
In Orlando.
Yes, the idea, it was like a seed where we were talking about how can we model what we do with school communities around the world. How could we model that at a conference? And so lots of conversations with Dean and then coming back to our team and like watering it and nurturing it and designing it.
Feeding it.
Yes.
Like a little puppy.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
And then at ISTE, Jennifer Womble, nice shout out for Jennifer Womble, I had an opportunity, was invited to go to lunch. Could we kind of take that future-ready approach and put a twist with digital citizenship? And I was like, actually, yes, we can, because if you knew that seed that was planted just a year ago, and so we're really excited. So do you want to share it was really incredible.
Yeah. Well, can I back up a little bit?
Sure. Oh.
Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Oh,
that would
here
be
we
great.
are, like already jumped in.
Into the conversation.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so my name is Eugenia Tamez. I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, but I work alongside with Marialice.
Puro Monterrey.
Puro Monterrey. Cabrito, carne asada.
Ah, cabrito. Con su jugo, con su consomé, una tortilla de maíz.
Sí, no me gusta tanto, pero lo promuevo porque es mi tierra.
Okay, can you translate that for us, Mariel?
Whatever it is, it's delicious.
Yeah, you're going to have one of those.
Yes.
Yeah, we had the best barbecues around. So,
okay.
What I was about to talk. Okay, yeah. I'm Eugenia Tamez, I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, and I work alongside with Marialice since 2015. And it's been an incredible journey with its ups and downs, but also great times and celebrations like we just did on Monday. Actually, during the holidays that we've been here, it's pure celebration. And going back to what Marialice was saying, she came back home and told me about this wonderful conversation she had with Jennifer. And we were like just starting to move the pieces around and say, okay, we have this and we have this and we can add this and this and this. And I love working with her because she's like an absolute bomb. Like, okay, I got this idea. I'm really creative. So
a glitter bomb, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all confetti. And how we're going to put it into place, she has no idea. But guess what? It always happens.
It always works out.
Yeah.
It always works out.
And in a perfect way and with the right people.
That's the key.
With
it's
the right
community.
People,
yes.
The community. And so as we were moving forward to FETC, she was telling, okay, why not invite or have these amazing pieces like the EdTech tools, like the school part, and also like the projects. And guess what? We have amazing collaborators in these 3 areas.
Yeah.
So they were all invited. So it was like
we added layers.
Yeah, we added layers. It was like a mini event on FETC.
It's really, so we work with school communities literally around the world, and we carve out time and space to create these learning experiences for an entire school community. So it's not just what our young people need to be doing in the classroom, but our focus is really an intergenerational focus for an entire school community to learn with students. So, we get calls all the time, can you come and do an assembly? And we'll say,
no,
we're the wrong, there's a lot of other organizations, we're the wrong organization. We don't want to talk at anyone. We want to create these learning experiences where we can learn side by side, we can learn with you. And so what we did here at FETC on Monday, what we really were, it was an opportunity to see what it looks like when we work with school districts. And we had that choose your own adventure. And so there was that, choice, there was that movement, but it was focused on action. So those passion projects, the focus on voices and perspectives, and then some ed tech tools and platforms, and kind of adding layers into not just being a consumer, but being a creator, and that ultimate goal around how to use technology for good. And so that's really, so I'm Marialice Curran. I didn't even get a chance. Yeah, I'm Marialice Curran.
7 minutes into the episode.
Marialice Curran, and yeah, I'm just excited. Sorry it took so long to introduce myself.
No, not at all.
And I'm really privileged. It's an honor that I get to work alongside really incredible human beings. And our focus on digital citizenship, I know that the term has been hijacked, but to us, it's about those human connections. So how can we create these learning moments where you can humanize, you can see the human sitting next to you, you know, around the world, regardless of how young or old you are, or what languages you speak, or traditions, or practices, or religions. You know, we are one world and one human race. And then that other layer, so not just seeing the human next to me around the world, but the human across the screen. Right. And so you can't see it on this podcast.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, they can?
Yeah.
We always, when we create these experiences, we really want to help. We want to help school communities be able to lead by hand, heart, and mind. And that's what we did on Monday through that DigCit Academy. The feedback we got was really incredible.
Yeah.
That it was an opportunity to experience what we really need to be doing, personalizing the learning experience. And that digital citizenship isn't an add-on. There are layers, and you can easily add these layers into what you're already doing, existing curriculum and assessment and daily routines, and how you invite your parents, your caregivers, your grandparents, the outside community to come and learn with your students.
I hit the wrong button.
Da-da-da-da-da. Well, that's because Ron Madison just walked by, so you did not hit the wrong button.
All right.
It was a drum roll,
Shout out
by
to
the
Ron.
way.
Shout out to Ron.
Shout out to Ron, for sure. He was actually at the Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
He
right.
was at the
So,
Academy.
Yes.
Ron, you want to... Here, man, grab a mic.
Yeah, grab a mic,
Yeah.
because this is what we're talking about. And this is about community.
Give me your feedback on the DigCit Academy. Go. Make it happen.
So the Academy was a wonderful experience. One of the things, because the part based on community. This is what's going to change education as a whole, because we actually have to get back to the base of community versus policies. Most of the people who are writing policies have no idea what's the foundation. And if you don't have a solid foundation, nothing will really stand in the end. And that's what we're seeing here in America with our educational institutions.
I'm going to go get some lunch.
Ready?
You guys take it away.
Yeah.
You guys have a good time.
That was it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate your feedback, Ron.
Thank you for the drive-by. Drive-by to me is an unannounced visit. See,
love
even
it.
how you twist negative.
Yep.
Literally, my
Oh.
teachers know, my rock stars, office staff know. Ron will roll in. If
Ron
you want
rolls.
me.
Yes.
Ron does drive-bys, you know, you see a brother, you think, no, bang, bang, nope, I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? But I usually have goodies, so I'm just...
There you go.
are awesome.
There you go.
You are awesome.
Love you, family.
Take care.
Thank you.
Take care. That was an EdTech Bites podcast first right there.
Right there?
I love it.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I
and
love
you
it.
guys get to see it as well. I'm glad I got the cameras all set up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask a question. I know how long it takes to build a class, build a course, and, you know, a lot of times when you're trying to build like a sit and get course, it takes time.
Yep.
You built an academy.
Yep.
If you had to put a number on the man hours you took,
I forgot to document that.
Okay.
I love it.
Thank you.
if you had to put a number as to the number of hours you guys spent on this, and you probably never thought about this. Think about it. We'll come back to it later. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So this was not a sit and get.
No.
No.
This was a straight up academy. This was a choose your own adventure.
Yep.
And you talked about ed tech components in there.
Yes, we
Yeah.
had pathways. We had 3 different pathways.
Okay. Talk about the pathways.
Okay.
Without giving away too much, because we want people to hit these sessions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The first pathway was choose your own project, and we had
Yeah,
like
passion project.
Passion projects.
Oh.
It was like about 5 passion
6 of
projects.
them.
6 of them. Okay. So we have like this mental health awareness part.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it
Very,
was
very hot topic right
That
now.
hits
Yeah.
that hits our balance. So we have these like layers for digital citizenship. That's our balance. Digital wellness.
Yeah, Digital Wellness, and shout out to Same Here.
Yes. Do you know
Because
Same Here? Let's a huge
That's our
shout out.
partners.
Same here.
Yes.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't think.
Same Here Global. You should go and give it a try.
Okay.
And
okay.
their logo is American Sign Language, and this is the
I
sign.
figured that's what it was.
Yep, for
Yep.
Same. And they are changing the narrative around mental health, and they're our balance partner. And so instead of talking about 1 in 5, they are changing the narrative. It's 5 in 5. You have challenges, I have challenges. Same here,
Me too.
right?
They may not
And-
be the same.
right,
Yep.
but
we all-
right,
Right.
and it's very inclusive. And anyways, you were able to
Yeah, I wa-
host that passion project.
Yeah, it was my table, and it was like bringing this conversation about normalizing the mental health conversation into everyday conversation, right? Like, we only check our physical health, but what about checking our mental health also every single day and see if something that I'm not feeling to check how are my thoughts. And because of my feelings and thoughts, I'm going to behave or take actions in some way that they are like going to be aligned,
Absolutely.
right? So if I'm having feelings that are not okay with me, so how I'm going to behave with other people, how I'm going to take action, how I'm going to be at school. So bring this conversation to teachers and students. That was my table, the first passion project.
It's like bringing your brain to the gym.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing your brain to the gym.
Yeah.
Bringing your brain to the gym. The other passion project was...
Well, I know Jamie Donnelly. Shout out for Jamie.
Shout out
Yep.
to Jamie
Shout
wherever
out to
you
Jamie.
are.
Jamie brought the Oculus, and she did
Oh, she
digital
did.
wellness as well. And it was like, okay, this is not, I'll never pretend that that's my area of expertise, so I'm going to sound like a novice here, but you could see your heartbeat, and she brought you into this experience with nature, and you could see your heart rate, like, go down.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It was like, and then there was like, we had cybersecurity Jenga going
Jenga.
on. We did something with Canva and their Magic Write with AI and the Chat GPT. Digital sportsmanship with Jenna Lee.
and then...
And then Dean Gainey, okay, where it started, that little seed, right? Bouncing some things around last year.
Yep.
He brought the Global Act Aloud. And
Okay.
that was one pathway.
Yeah, the other pathway was the EdTech tools, and we had like Edpuzzle. But the thing with Edpuzzle...
Shout out to Manny.
Yeah,
Manny.
Manny. The best part with Edpuzzle is that actually we did some DigCit videos
Yeah.
in Edpuzzle, some lessons.
So we have a course that we
yeah.
launched at FETC that you could take into your classroom
Right away.
immediately.
Yeah, so you can start bringing the
And you
DigCit
can bring these
conversation
layers
to your school, right?
Yes.
It's not like,
Oh
okay,
my
here's the
gosh.
product, and you go and
It's not
build it, and no.
It's not theoretical.
You
It is
can
now.
go and unlock it and just bring it to your classroom. That's
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to make a suggestion. I'm going to give you a pitch. Feel free to shoot it down if you don't like. But I would like in on DigCit Academy 2.0 with cooking, mental health. A lot of us, I included,
I like it.
that is one of my outlets.
it. Okay.
Long day at work, bad day at work, I cook with and for my family.
Okay.
I
And
like this.
that's what we like learning from you, right?
Right.
And bringing this
And that you get to
conversations.
personalize.
Personalize
So
your
it's-
grilled cheese.
Guess what? And this is the part when working with school communities, it's not a one-size-fits-all. There are tons of organizations out there. You can very easily get a canned curriculum.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
we work with
absolutely.
communities, you have to meet people where they are. You have to help move them forward.
Yeah.
And the fact that like you would come in and say, how do we make this combination? We would help design and facilitate and be that guide on the side. And we would create a learning experience for a community to come and learn through that lens.
Yeah.
And that's what the Academy did, but that's the work we do on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And that is exciting because guess what? That 2.0, we already have a contract with Nebraska. That's their acronym is NETA.
Yeah.
On March 16th, we're bringing the DigCit Academy. And their focus, they are marketing it for administrators. And the administrators to bring their +1. So bring your tech director, bring your tech integrator, bring your teacher librarians, like come as a team. And what
Yeah.
we did here at FETC wasn't marketed that way, but we wanted, and people did come as a
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
So that we designed it so you had time to actually plan and put this into action, once you leave the conference. And
It's a playground.
Yes.
It literally is a playground.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
It's like when I can't think of the term, but you go somewhere, everyone kind of like a knitting, what are the knitting bees that they used to have back in the day? You'd bring your stuff, you would make something, and you walk away with something.
Yeah,
Yes.
right,
Yes.
right. And it's not like you have to be tech savvy,
Yeah.
or you don't have to do whatever we are saying. It's like Marialice was saying, we meet you where you are, and we can bring you these options and work and move forward from what you really like or what you enjoy the most. For example, you told us right now one example. So how about bringing what you just told us to the DigCit Academy? So it's more
Yes.
complete, it's more
Yes.
fast,
Yes.
it's more.
Yes.
We got
Yes.
more options, right? So we're adding pieces to the puzzle. We're adding layers, so more people can come and join and have better results, right?
And then that idea that this isn't just what we do in school, like our whole focus and work with school communities is this isn't just what we do at school, at home, at play, at work, and hopefully when it's at home as well, and we're changing the narrative, but we're collectively doing it, that when you're at home, those grown-ups, those caregivers, those parents, those grandparents, they go, wait a second, this isn't just what,
the
my
kid
child
needs.
or my teen needs. When I go to work, when I go out into the community, I have a responsibility too. So that's that intergenerational approach, and that's
Community.
really
It's a communal approach, really.
yes,
Right,
yes.
right.
In fact, we've been describing ourselves like it's not that we come and we're content creators. What we are is we're architects. We're
Yeah.
community builders. We create this time and space for school communities to collectively come together, and this is why partnerships are really important. So that we are we've partnered with the right organizations.
Right.
That are content developers, right?
Yeah, they bring their expertise to you. You're not recreating something.
Right.
It's already done.
We're about the humans,
Yeah.
right? We're creating that human experience, and so
Yep.
I'm ready for 2.0 with you.
I wish I would have knew about this before 1.0 was. I wish I would have been there with Dean also, man. Yeah, because I that's where I go. My mind goes to I have to create something. I have to do something.
Yes.
That's my outlet. That's my
Yes.
outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
in my mind, you guys built the tortilla and the meat, and then these other people that you've partnered with, they're adding the condiments and all that stuff to build this delicious taco. And then here comes Korea with that habanero salsa on top.
Yep.
Heavenly. I had a king cake yesterday.
Did you really?
First time.
Have you ever had a king cake donut?
That's what I had yesterday. The donut.
The donut from where?
I don't know where it was. Jamie told me to go into a room, and there was baby Jesus, and so I
don't think I've ever heard that. Jamie told me to go into the room, and there was this baby Jesus.
There was baby Jesus and the king cake
He was
donut.
crying. Or
Oh man, it was my first. It was delicious.
Really?
It was ridiculously. I don't know where it came from, but
Okay.
it was delicious.
All right.
But
it's different to Rosca de Reyes.
It's different than Rosca de Reyes. Rosca is when we did it, 3 weeks ago already? January 6th?
Yeah,
3 weeks ago.
Yep.
My kid, when I came home with him, my kids were like, I
Rosca
was like,
again.
what's wrong? They were like, it doesn't taste good. It's just dry.
Yeah, it's
I was
dry.
like, yeah, because you're supposed to dip it in hot chocolate or coffee or something. And then they did it. I made a chocolate abuelita.
Or
I
popular?
No, abuelita.
Okay.
I was thinking Ibarra, but no, abuelita. And they dunked it, and they were like,
Yeah, that's
okay,
the Rosca de
different.
Reyes.
Yes. So yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
guess
it's
what?
definitely
In
good.
Monterey, we have like different versions filled with Nutella or with dulce de leche. So to solve this
To
issue,
solve the issue of a bland, dry cake.
yeah,
okay,
Yeah,
mine
so-
was not bland or dry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we were
know.
talking about the difference.
Mine was like a
between king cake.
Boston cream extraordinaire. That's
Okay.
probably
Yeah.
it was different than it was better than a Boston cream.
So I hit up a place called Hertz Donuts. I walked about a mile and a half to get there because I was like, if I'm gonna have a donut, I gotta
do it the right
equal
way.
it
It'll be
out.
worth it.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
It's like it never happened. It
Yep.
it cancels each other out. So I went over there. I walk in.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. I walk in. Tired because it was a long walk, and I don't like to call them donuts. Donuts have a very negative connotation to them. I call them power rings.
Okay.
Yes.
Power
Again.
rings, yeah.
Yes.
So my wife will ask, "Hey, what'd you have for breakfast?"
power
I had a
ring.
smoothie and a power ring. Like, oh, that sounds so delicious. It was a blended coffee with a donut, but it's a power ring, so it's all good. So I walk in and I was overwhelmed at the different flavors and varieties and toppings they had. But they had one. It happened to be the first one I put my eyes on, and I was like, holy blank. I need that in my life right now.
It was love at first sight.
It was. I'll pull up a picture of it as we speak.
It's the green one that you have chocolate on top?
Yes. Did you see that picture?
Yeah, I saw that picture.
Is it the same kind I had?
No.
No.
You know those Andes chocolates you get from Olive Garden?
They were on top
They were
of the
crushed
donut. Yeah.
on top.
Oh, my.
Yeah. I saw that.
There it is right
on
there.
Twitter. Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
It was minty. It was chocolatey for those of you out there watching.
And now it was, what do we call it, the ring?
the power ring.
It's the power ring.
Yeah.
A super power ring because that's
it gave me
special.
superpowers. Yeah. I walked back faster. You couldn't believe.
Almost flying.
Yeah, but as I ate it, because it has that minty. I love chocolate and mint, the combination together.
Okay.
Love it. It was like eating dessert and brushing your teeth at the same time. I don't like ice cream. I'm not a big fan of ice cream, but the only ice cream that I'll eat is
Chocolate
mint and
mint?
chip. Mint and chip.
Okay.
Mint and chip. I love it.
Okay, I don't know. I might age myself about Baskin Robbins, but their mint chip when I was a kid was my favorite.
Is it white?
No, it was
It's green.
It was
Or
green.
is it
but
radioactive
it was my
green?
Favorite. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hulky green.
radioactive.
Yeah, I like the
radioactive.
Thrifty. The Thrifty was my favorite. That one right there.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want you to know, I'm going back to just the idea of 2.0.
Yeah.
Because we have every intention that, yes, it happened at FETC. It's happening now in March 16th in Nebraska. Like, we're on a, 50-state tour, right? Like, we're going to go to other ed tech state conferences, and let's bring this type of learning. And we want to go with you.
I want to go with you.
We want to, because that
I want to
ultimate-
walk in the room and see a baby Jesus invited by Jamie Donnelly.
And also play cybersecurity Jenga,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's a totally fun experience.
Yes.
You see it that way. You have a lot of things to work with. You have fun. You can play. You can chat. You can enjoy. You have a conversation. You can.
But you walk away with the community, right? Those connections, real connections,
Right.
the resources, and then we designed
planning
an
time also.
interactive.
Oh,
Planning
Yeah.
time,
you
so
built it in.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we had an interactive notebook that we designed on Canva, our partner,
Okay.
and so that you were
Just
able
work-
to but then
Shout
you,
out to Scott Noons.
Yeah, shout out
yes.
to Scott Nitz.
And I have to tell you, a lot of conferences, I'm so excited, but a lot of times I leave I leave the conference and the excitement I've left at the conference because I haven't had time to plan.
Yeah.
And that was intentionally part of
of the
our
academy.
academy, so that you felt empowered and you knew who were the different layers when I'm building a team.
Yeah.
What do I need to do? What about these resources?
Okay.
I want to show you before we go, though, my so you get to see my version. Here's my version of Baby Jesus. My
It was from yesterday.
it was from yesterday. I have way too many.
Well, while
But
you're
we
pulling
gotta
that
wrap-
up,
yeah.
how can people connect with the DigCit folks?
Okay, so you can find us on Facebook and Instagram,
Twitter.
on Twitter, LinkedIn as DigCit Institute.
Okay.
Where else are we? Yeah, LinkedIn
LinkedIn.
Yep.
Okay.
also.
Yep.
Yep.
Website.
And website.
DigCit Institute.
Yeah, and we are just having a new version of our website. So
Okay.
yeah, it's also new.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
That was Baby Jesus
Hold that
yesterday. But that wasn't during the academy.
Okay.
But is that gorgeous?
It looks delicious. I can't
It
imagine.
wasn't
biting
dry
into
or
it.
whatever that
yeah.
you had talked about.
love
no,
it.
no, no,
I
no.
love
And
it.
Delicious.
you can find Marialice on Twitter as MBFXC.
Yeah, all my
MB
crazy
yes,
initials. They're
yes.
all saints, by the way.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marialice Bridget, Francis Xavier Curran. That's what you do
Amen.
if you're
my
from
gosh.
Boston.
Amen. After that.
Irish,
All right.
Boston, Catholic. That's what happened. You got a bunch of saints.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and you can find me as Tamez, ETAMEZ. On
Okay.
Twitter.
And I'm going to have all that information in the show notes. The links will be there to DigCit Academy and everything you guys are doing, and also your social media handles and how to connect with you guys. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, we're going to have this amazing event on April 1st at Lemoyne College.
April 1st. Is that a joke?
No, it's
No,
not a joke.
it's not a
I'm
joke.
going to show up
It's
and no
not
one's
a
going to be
joke.
there. Kind
No,
of?
no,
No,
no, no,
no.
It's
It's
not
really
a joke.
happening.
It's a global student showcase. We want to hear like what students want to share about how they are using technology for good,
Okay.
or some good projects that they are taking place at schools.
All right, I love it.
So we are showcasing that at Lemoyne College.
And Lemoyne is really excited because to bring this experience, we were invited to go to Lemoyne to do this so that their student teachers will have this type of learning experience.
Pre-service teachers, yes.
So
Big shout out to all of them.
So it isn't just going to be K-12. We'll also have pre-service teachers, but it's that, and then we'll have practicing teachers, and again, parents and caregivers. We're creating pathways. We will have sessions, not just in English. I know we have already
Arabic?
confirmed an Arabic session.
Okay.
Spanish, Portuguese, because a global student showcase.
It's gotta be global.
We are celebrating how communities around the world are using tech for good.
Wow.
And we'd love for you to join us.
I would love to join you guys. Give me the information and we'll make something happen.
Okay.
All right. Well, I want to give a big shout out to both of you for everything that you do, everything you contribute to our educational space. Taking that idea, a big shout out to Dean Gainey, planning it in your head and making you, taking it, your passion, taking it from there. You took it from there, you built it to something that gained a heck of a lot of traction here at FETC. It's growing legs. I elbowed my way into it as well. So I want to thank you guys for everything that you do. And thank you for being a part of the show.
This
thank
was
you.
wonderful.
Yeah.
You kicked off our morning.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I feel totally energized. I really
Me too.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with this
and
coffee either.
we got extra steps in.
Yeah, because you went to the wrong
find
side
you.
of the hall.
Yes. So
All
it was
right.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so
Gracias.
much.